Alright, how's it going, guys? So glad you could make it. For those of you already subscribed, welcome back to the quarry. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So today we're doing a speed paint of Retro for Art Fight, doing another reference for her. And we're also going to be reading from r/TIFU, which for short is Today I F***ed Up. So I hope you're all ready to wince and cringe alongside with me. And without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm going to be going in blind. I see that some of these are marked S, L, or M. I don't know if that's the length of the story or like small, medium, large, but I guess we'll figure it out. So let's start off with an S. This one says, today I f***ed up by saying how kinky I am during a job interview. First of all, how does that even happen? Let's get into this one. This literally happened about 6 hours ago. I've been searching for a new job a while now. I'm very picky about the jobs I apply for, and so was excited to have an application accepted. To set the scene, I'm 5'11" and do bodybuilding. I suffer from anxiety and get especially nervous during meetings. Usually I cover it up with humor, but often my face gets very flushed. I was escorted into a small room where the two women who were going to be interviewing me were sat. We got off to a good start, and I was breezing through the interview and cracking occasional jokes with the interviewers. About 10 to 15 minutes into the interview, they asked me the typical question, what traits do you value about yourself? My typical response to this question is that I'm proud of how disciplined I am, and I consider it one of the most important traits a person can have. It's a generic response, but usually seems to be satisfactory. Anyway, this is how the exchange went. Interviewer, what do you consider your most important and valuable trait? Me, I consider myself to be a very disciplined person, and I believe it's my most valuable trait. After a short pause, she's staring at me blankly. I added, while also smiling at them slightly, I love being disciplined. As soon as the words left my mouth, my anxiety peaked, and I got the most flustered I've ever been. I went bright red, and for a few seconds of silence, I added, not in that way though, and nervously laughed. Blank stares. I could feel the heat shooting into my ears. And exhaled sharply, got serious, and continued on as if nothing happened. The rest of the interview went well, I think, but holy crap, it's the funniest, cringiest, and most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. I don't think I'll get the job. TLDR, said to the people interviewing me that I enjoy being disciplined. Instead of moving on, I got flustered, panicked, and ended up being the only one who found it funny. I can't say I've done that before. I mean, I could see how it comes up in conversation, because literally, I feel like everything I say, someone's going to say, that's what she said. And it happens, because I can predict it, you know? It's not my fault I word things in a, how do you say it? Not seductive, but like, you know, slightly sexual way. It's just so many words are associated with it. It's just hard to not say something these days. So I get it, but like... This is a one-on-one, not like a group of friends. So yeah, that was hella awkward. Okay, this one caught my eye. It says, today I f***ed up when I high-fived a girl. I'm wondering how that could go wrong. Last night I, 19 male, went out for dinner with a girl I met online. The two of us were done with each other by the time the bill arrived. We had zero chemistry in person. I was so disappointed that I decided to walk home instead of calling an Uber. I live in a city that loves to celebrate on weekends, so the walk did a good job of distracting me from overthinking my disappointing date. The streets were busy, clubs were packed, restaurants were full, even the local brothel had maxed out their parking space. Along the way, I noticed an attractive girl standing outside one of the popular pubs. I assumed that she was either drunk or high or both, based on the way she was staring at the night sky and smiling. I mean, that's something I do. I'm never drunk or high. It was none of my business, and I was prepared to just walk past her without reacting. But as soon as I saw I was close enough, she randomly raised her hand, and she was waiting for me to high five her. Oh no, I see where this is going. Not being one to let a high five go to waste, I did what I thought she wanted and high fived her. The moment our hands connected, she unexpectedly pulled me in for a hug, and she literally squeezed me like we were being reunited after Thanos snapped us out of existence. It was random as hell, but considering how I was feeling after my date, I accepted the warm embrace of an attractive girl who may or may not have been on another planet at the moment. Less than 5 seconds into the hug, I got pulled away by an aggressive guy who decided to freaking headbutt me. For some reason, the girl was still holding onto my hand and ended up going down with me as I fell to the ground. Aggressive guy also lost his balance somehow, and he landed on top of me. Based on the number of times he said ow and fuck back to back, it was safe to say the headbutt hurt both of us. A group of random strangers from the pub intervened before things could escalate. I was picked up and pulled in one direction, while aggressive guy and the girl were being pulled in another direction. From what I could hear through the noise, aggressive guy was under the impression that his girlfriend, aka the hugger, needed to be rescued from the creep on the street, aka me. Thus he headbutt. The girlfriend was an unreliable witness because she had no idea who I was or what was happening. So there I was, not only trying to recover from a headbutt, but also trying my best to make an aggressive guy understand that his girlfriend made the first move. Aggressive guy got even more aggressive after that because apparently I made it sound like his girlfriend was a slut. That was not my intention at all. She's such a high five slut. That's not there, I just said it. But the damage was done. Aggressive guy threatened to chew open my throat and use my blood as mouthwash. I got scared and ran away. What the heck was that? What am I supposed to take away from this? Headbutt? Not headbutt, sorry. High fives are now like a sign of flirting? This is the most not awkward, but strange encounter I've actually read. And I haven't been reading long, so I know there's gonna be a new taker at some point. But oh my god. What the hell? Like, it would be wrong to leave her hanging, but at the same time, why, buddy? Anyway, let's read one more. I think I have time. This next one says, today I f***ed up by eating raw chicken. First off, why? Secondly, let's get into this. Literally happened 5 minutes ago. What? This guy took to Reddit to write about his story before he dies. I love it. I had bought this pack of barbecue chicken drumsticks from the Little, I don't know what that is. And I don't know why, but I assumed it was already cooked. I opened the pack and took one. I tried biting, but it was unusually tough. Okay, maybe it's just this one because it's cold. So I tried again on a different part. Same thing. I eventually managed to get a chunk of it when I realized it was freaking raw, undercooked chicken. I didn't even fully separate the piece from the chicken and just chucked it in the bin. Pretty much washed my mouth out, but a bit got swallowed and a bit of the barbecue sauce that was on it. I guess I assumed it was similar to the Tesco one where it's already cooked and you can just snack on it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna catch salmonella or anything, and I'll probably be fine, but the taste is still lingering in my mouth. Why am I like this? I don't... Like, did it look cooked? Like, was it breaded? Or did he just eat pink chicken thinking he'd be okay? Anyway, that's disgusting. And that's all we have time for today. I do appreciate you all for watching. This one was a bit shorter, which is good. I was trying to cut down on the time I spent on these, but I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe as it does help out the channel. And until next time, bye-bye.